Oh yeah, y'all already know what time it is. You already know what's going on. I am your host, Cam Silver,
I'm your co-host Kyle Silver.
and welcome back to another episode of the Silver Boys Podcast. Kyle,
Yer,
getting crazy out here, my boy. It is getting scary out here.
talk to me. Talk to the people. What's going on? Is it scary hours out here now? It's like,
For all the people out there, yes, we just got through with week 13 in the NFL. So, playoff hunt is like
Mhm.
officially in order right now. So gathered up the kids and we going out for a run. Not only that, championship weekend for
Big
college
big
football.
weekend. Big weekend. Yes,
Oof. And
sir.
then, and then Sunday we got selection Sunday. So stay
hmm
tuned for that. Also, the NBA making some splashes. We got a couple crazy things going on over there.
Definitely gotta speak on that.
Exactly. And then men's college basketball. After a crazy week of Feast Week, we got a pretty crazy week over here too with the
Okay.
ACC and the SEC Men's Challenge. There's also a big amount of games coming on Saturday too. So yeah, man, let's get into it.
Right.
So, in week 13 on Thanksgiving, we had Packers defeat the Lions 31 to 24, Cowboys defeat the Chiefs 31 to 28, Bengals defeat the Ravens 32 to 14. On Black Friday, we had the Bears upsetting the Eagles 24 to 15. Then after that, on Sunday, we had Texans defeat the Colts 20 to 16, Niners defeat the Browns 26 to 8, Jaguars defeat the Titans 25 to 3, Dolphins defeat the Saints 21 to 17, Jets defeat the Falcons 27 to 24, Panthers defeat the Rams 31 to 28. Bucks defeat the Cardinals 20 to 17. Seahawks demolish the Vikings 26 to 0. Bills destroy the Steelers 26 to 7. Chargers defeat the Raiders 31 to 14. And our nightcap, the Broncos defeated the Commanders 27 to 26 in overtime. And then the Patriots still on a dominant run, defeating the Giants 33 to 15.
Man, couple low scoring games in there, Cam. What's going on? Everybody must have ate too good during Thanksgiving. That's what I'm gonna chalk this week up to. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A couple full stomachs out there. I
Yeah.
feel them though. I feel them. Me too.
Had to run all them calories real quick.
I hear them. I hear them.
Nah, a couple good games in there. Definitely, some teams making some statements, some teams, still falling by the wayside. Shout out to the Patriots though, still looking like, the best team in the league right now, essentially. Packers also looking like a strong number two team in the league right now. Ravens versus the Bengals, not the barn burner I think we were expecting on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Very disappointed in the play of Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, but that's another story for another time. Because when aren't we disappointed with them in the brightest lights? Honestly, at this point, um, Vikings, 0 points is crazy. I'm just gonna hammer that home. 0 points is terrible. It's just terrible, man.
Hey
You can't
man.
score. You were just out there, just not even running, man.
Y'all was going through walkthrough.
Come on, man. And then Panthers with a shocking win. I think that was one of the best games of the week. Just it's weird. It's actually very weird to see the Panthers, pulling out games.
Yeah, yeah.
And it this feels like a different time in the Panthers organization and that Panthers community. A lot more hype being what I'm saying, going on around that Panthers organization down in North Carolina. So who knows? Who
Yeah.
knows what they could do? They might be, what I'm saying, squeeze in. They're a team to look out for, most definitely. A
Oh yeah,
scary team that you might not want to see.
for sure, for sure. Young, talented. They building
Can
something
run the
up
ball
there.
effectively too, like, which is
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, yeah. Getting McMillan was really big for them as a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
A big number one for Bryce to see.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I like the Cowboys win over the
Oh,
Chiefs. That was a
yeah.
big win. Big loss for the Chiefs as well too, because they have a tough road coming up. I think they have Houston next to.
Mm.
Houston has the best defense in the league right now, in my opinion. The Bears
And
defeated. Yeah,
statistically.
yeah, statistically for sure. The Bears defeating the Eagles.
Yes, like, dude, come on, man. That's
I don't even think yes, beating the Eagles, obviously, yes, it was a shocker. But it was the way that they beat them. Out physical, out, you know what I mean? They just wanted it more. They had another gear to them, especially in that run game. They were moving those boys out of the way. When was the last time you seen Jalen Carter get moved out the way? When was the last time you seen Jordan Davis get moved out the way? They got
never.
moved.
From the Bears like the Bears line.
Bro, they're playing good. Kyle Monangai and Deion and Swift, man. They
Yo,
look like how
that's a tandem.
they look like how Gibbs and Montgomery be looking.
Very much so. Very much so.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Caleb, and then you got Caleb Williams just doing Caleb Williams things. The way he's able to read the pocket, step up in the pocket, get his passes off when he needs to, and then in comparison, in conjunction, like you know what I'm saying, move out the pocket when pressure comes through. I mean, he looks good. He looks really, really, really good.
I need him to play a little better though. He needs to be a lot
Hmm.
more consistent. That's the
Consistent.
only thing. He's messing up on a lot of inconsistencies, I would
Hmm.
say, because of like they could have beat the Eagles by a lot more, but it was a few inconsistent, throws that he
Hmm.
was throwing. But other than that, I actually am for the most part pleased with how he is playing this overall this season.
He completely turned like that team has turned around the Bears organization as well too.
He said that he wanted to be co-starred. He said the team wanted to be co-starred, and Brian came in and yeah, and excuse
Yeah.
me, Brian came in and coached. He's been coaching them hard.
Exactly. They don't look like a soft team out there, which is
Mhm.
you couldn't have said that in the past. So
Yeah,
I love seeing it. I can't lie, you know, I do.
me too. Me too. Broncos escaped with another 1 point win.
Yes, man. Oh Lord.
How? How?
Yeah. They stay by the skin of their teeth, man. They're squeezing these things out.
Shout out to Nick Bonito, man. The way he came in on Marcus Mariota on that
Mm-hmm.
last play and swatting that ball,
Hmm.
big, big time. Patriots, man. Wow.
There's not even much that you can say about them at this point anymore. They're that good. They're that, and it's scary because they're quietly good.
Yes, yes.
They're quietly good.
It reminds me of the Mike Vrabel teams that he had down in Tennessee. The only
Tennessee.
thing is that he really has a franchise quarterback. That's the
Facts.
scary part. He has a franchise quarterback. They have good receivers, Diggs, Hollins, Kendrick. I like their running back. I like both of them running backs,
Mm-hmm.
Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
Defense is solid.
Defense is it's astute, man.
Yeah, yeah. They haven't had like the best schedule,
Mm-hmm.
but regardless, they go out there and they show up and they show out each and every single week.
And that's all that matters, you know. It's about stringing together consistent wins as well too. Can
Yeah,
you consistently inflict your will on the opponent? And I feel as if that the Patriots have been able to do that.
yeah.
Sad as that might be for my Giants, but we ain't fighting for nothing right now. I don't even think we fighting for the number one pick, bro.
You
I'm
kind
just
of
saying.
are.
I doubt it, man. I don't
Y'all
know.
are 2 and
I
10.
don't know what to expect with these guys no more.
Y'all are 2 and 10.
Yeah, you know, it's atrocious. It's just atrocious. It's just atrocious.
Moment of silence for all my Giants fans out there. Amen. Hallelujah. All right. All right.
Oh, all right, and that's done.
Um, yeah, craziness right now in the NFL. Like I said, the playoffs they're right there.
Right around the corner, man. Right around the corner.
They're looking us right in the face right now. We only got what, 3, 4 more weeks left.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I'm very, very, very excited to see where we go from here. Just a little snippet. The Lions defeated the Cowboys 44-30 on Thursday Night Football. That was a really good game as well.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, man, the Lions, man, it's crazy because the Lions are in the hunt right now. They're not even in the playoffs. They're just in the hunt right now. So
They essentially on the outside looking in.
yeah, yeah. So for them, they're trying to somehow, some way get comfortably in there and hopefully not have to go on the road and win. What would that be? Four straight wins in order to win the whole thing. So,
Yeah, and that's a problem because you don't want to have to go through the gauntlet in order to get to the final result. Because
then it's especially being away, you're not in a dome. Like mainly everybody else in the NFC for the most part is really not in a dome that they will say.
yeah, yeah, you're gonna have to go to cold Green Bay, like you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
cold Philly if Philly gets in, if Philly gets in,
Yeah, yeah.
New
But
England, like yeah.
well,
New
that's
England's AFC. I'm
AFC.
sorry. Yeah, yeah, it's AFC. I'm thinking east side of the damn United States.
Got you, got you, got you.
Continue.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. But yeah, it's that's gonna be a tough one for them. But if there's a team that could do it, could be the Lions, man.
I
Could
wouldn't
be.
doubt it, and they'll probably put up 40 against every team too. That's the
It
thing.
definitely wouldn't doubt that
That's the
either.
thing.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't doubt that either.
If they hit a consistent streak, they're good. But that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Yeah, no, being healthy is another thing too.
Yeah,
Um,
agreed.
moving on to the NBA. So the NBA had some crazy news. Clippers sent Chris Paul home in the middle of the night. What was that? I believe it was Tuesday night, if I'm not mistaken. Um, basically explaining how from sources, according to Brian Windhorst and Shams, his Chris Paul's leadership style clashed with the Clippers players, coaching staff, and management because he was holding everybody accountable. And he also was not on speaking terms with head coach Ty Lue. So, and they can't trade him until like December 14th because they made him sign because he had to sign a contract.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
What a that's wild. I mean, we know who Chris Paul is just as a player, as a person. He's very much uh that guy. Go ahead.
Not only that, to this Clippers organization, he made
Organization.
the Clippers relevant.
Like it wouldn't surprise me if in a couple of years he's the general manager of this team. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's
if that's what he pursues, yeah.
if that's what he wanted to pursue. I don't think there's no doubt that he would get it because of what he's done for this Clipper organization, put them on the map the way that he did. But for him to not be on speaking terms with Ty Lue,
Craziness.
and
Craziness.
then I want to know who he's clashing with. Like you know what I'm saying? Is he clashing with James? Is he clashing with Kawhi? Like, is he holding these guys accountable? Like, but James is doing what he can do, honestly, as well too. James has been putting up buckets.
Let's not say that this is James or Kawhi. Let's put it to
I'm yeah,
everybody
yeah, yeah,
else.
yeah. Everybody else, I got you.
You know what I mean? Let's
I was
put
gonna go down
this.
the line. I promise. I
Yeah,
promise.
yeah. Let's
I
go down
promise. Yeah.
to I would say let's go down to everybody else. But regardless, players, coaching staff, even management, like now the
Management
front
too.
office has a problem with it. Like honestly. Chris Paul has always been like this. He's always been very vocal. He's been a leader. He was the president of the Players Association for a while. So, he's always going to have his input on things. He understands how this works. He's what, 19 years in the league, bro. The Clippers are a massive fail. Y'all gave up Norman Powell for Bradley Beal, who Bradley Beal sucked already. And then, and then he has a season-ending injury. So that was a massive fail. You need somebody in there to one hold everybody accountable and to tell them when their stuff stinks because it does. All of them do. And I'm not even saying this as a Laker fan. I'm saying this just as a pure basketball fan. You want to get to that next level, you need a Chris Paul in your organization. You need someone to hold everybody accountable to make sure everybody understands. If we're all gonna be on the same page of winning a championship, then we all have to be on the same page right now, early in the season. And for the Clippers to just send him home like that, now you don't now I don't even want to be mean saying this, but I'm gonna say it. Now everybody understands the reason why the Clippers will never get over the hump and win the championship because you treat your legends like they're peasants.
And that's been going on in the Clipper organization for like, for years essentially. And you would think, them moving out of, the Lakers shadow, not being in that arena no more. They have their own arena. They got their own spot. It's time to start building up, you know what I'm saying? Who you are as an organization and who you are just like as an entity essentially. And Chris Paul is probably one of the best people in order to do that because of the things that you had just listed. So to
Yeah,
treat him like that and to treat him essentially like he's just throwaway garbage, throwaway trash, every man's replaceable. I don't think that. You know what I mean? Because I don't think everybody is replaceable, and I don't think Chris Paul is replaceable for the intangible things that he in and tangibles that he brings to just not a locker room, but an organization,
yeah.
from management, from top down perspective.
Think about it, like veteran leadership. You need the veteran leadership. Think about what Udonis Haslam was to that Heat team for all those years. They didn't win anything, but they were winning. They were getting to the playoffs. They're making deep runs. That
Deep
vocal
runs.
leadership is everything. Think
Hmm.
about think about the reason why someone like Derek Queen is doing so well down in New Orleans. Who is in his ear? DeAndre Jordan is in his
Hmm.
ear, and he's giving him game on how to become a better player. So like you need that veteran leadership. And guys like James Harden and Kawhi, they're not very vocal leaders like that. You need that vocal leader. and Chris Paul was that guy. But like I said, they going crazy over his leadership style. At least somebody has the balls to be a leader in
To
that
try to be a
organization.
leader, facts. And now this just does nothing but make reflect on you guys as an organization and reflect that you guys ain't ready for this type of this stuff that comes with winning yet, essentially.
They're not ready for it. They're not. Sucks to say, but they're not. Um, Giannis. Giannis, it was announced that Giannis and his agent are discussing whether he will be a good fit in Milwaukee or elsewhere. As of now, I know the Knicks were obviously the heavy favorite this offseason to sign him. Obviously, he comes back, but they have not gotten off to the start that they have wanted to. So now they're in discussions with Giannis. Giannis also strained his calf and
Hmm.
he will be out for multiple weeks. So.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. There was a time that I would have done anything to have Cat. I mean, Giannis
Mhm.
on the Knicks. Now I don't know.
I understand that.
I really don't know. I'll take his 30 and 15 a night. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. But in terms of continuity and in terms of just camaraderie and on the court, look at the way the bench is playing for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know, man, because like guys like Landry Shamet and Jordan Clarkson, like they're
Juice
balling.
McBride.
Joseph McBride, yeah. Joseph McBride, Isaiah McBride.
Juice.
Yeah, Deuce, yes. I said Isaiah. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think if you bring him in, it might mess up what you have,
Yeah, kind of
and
have
then
to
you have to take the time to build that
build
all
that
up
back up.
again in
Yeah.
the middle of the season.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, that was the same thing that I said because like I remember seeing like the Lakers and like whatever like scenario trade scenarios and I was like as a Laker fan I wouldn't want him. Luka and Austin Reeves are playing like the best backcourt in the league right
and
now. DeAndre
wait,
Ayton is DeAndre Ayton is having another like come to life moment right now. Jake LaRavia, I forgot his name. He's tough right now.
Laravia, yeah,
Rui
he's
Rui
nice.
Hachimura just hit a game winner Thursday night against the Raptors. Like like a Laker team like that, they look like
And
they kind
Braun
of have it.
didn't, and
And
Braun didn't score above 10 points for the first time in like 1,100 games.
he sacrificed it because he actually had a lane to the basket for that game winner, but he sacrificed it for the wide open three for Rui.
But you know what that builds up
But that's how you
so many more other things in that locker room. So when he's not there, they still have the confidence to hit that shot.
shoot. They already showed that they have the confidence to
I
hit
mean,
the
they
shot
already
because
got.
he didn't play.
I'm just saying, you didn't need them, but I mean, for a guy like Brian to do that, you know what I'm saying? It means different. I think.
I I guess it shows different, but it also shows who he's always been. But for me
True. He's
personally,
always gonna make that pass.
it doesn't show much because, like I said, they were already winning without him for most of
Hmm.
those games. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like they were scorching hot to come out the gates. In the beginning of the season,
He look goofy right now. I can't lie, yo. LeBron look a little goofy sometimes on that court. He
he
just be
looked
out
old.
there. He just out there just looking wild, and it looks goofy.
The age is coming to him now.
No,
He
it
held it.
really is. It
He held it
really.
off for as much as as far as he could. But Father Time, like they always say, Father Time is undefeated, man.
Yo, and he got another one too, man. He got another one, Father
That
Time.
Father Time will come and get you.
Yes, sir.
It will come and get you. All right. Moving on to college football. Like I said in the beginning of this episode, we are in conference championship weekend right now. So for those who don't know, actually, you want to know what? Before we go to conference championship weekend, scratch that off. Let's go to what's really been happening.
Tell him. Just tell him. Let's go. Get into
So
it.
let's kick off the way that we got kicked off on Sunday. LSU signs Lane Kiffin to a 7-year, $90 million deal. No, he will not coach Ole Miss in the college football playoffs, rightfully so. But let's read over some of his accomplishments. Three straight 10-win seasons, longest streak in program history at Ole Miss. They made a program record of 11 wins in 2023 and 2025 this year. 48 straight weeks in the AP poll, which is the second longest in program history. For those wondering why he got the LSU job.
I don't think who was wondering, yo, because yeah, I mean those stats speak for itself, brother.
Bro, nasty. But it didn't stop there. Actually, matter of fact, it began there in the
Yeah,
SEC. So, coaching carousel. Alex Golish, he leaves the USF to go to Auburn. Ryan Silverfield, he leaves Memphis. These are all head coaches, by the way. Leaving Memphis to go to Arkansas. John Summerall leaves Tulane for Florida. Yes, he will be able to coach Tulane in the American Championship game.
interesting. Very interesting. What are your thoughts on that?
For the most part, I don't really have much on that one. For the most part, they'll let you finish out the conference championship. I think it's more so college football playoffs is when they
Okay.
kind of cut the cord on that one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, to at
Yeah, I
least finish
mean,
out the conference with them, I guess.
hmm I mean, shout out Lane Kiffin, man. I mean, it's a well-deserving job for a guy like him, and the guy of his stature. We talked about it earlier before we even started recording. The NIL opportunities that that can come that are in LSU's reach. Essentially, they're in their hands. $25 million. I think you said.
Yep.
So I mean, that just means you could go out and get some more players and get better players. And talk about I'll let you speak on it, but that Southern Pipeline, man, is the best
That,
pipeline of all time. If you want to
yeah,
talk about it, like,
yeah, no, the Louisiana pipeline, man. Like, think about it. Like I said off camera, who in the world are they fighting against in Louisiana? They don't have another top team like that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's not like it's Alabama and Auburn fighting for the same people or Georgia in that context. It's not even like Florida, how
Mm.
like how what's it called? How Florida Gators and the Florida State Seminoles and the Miami Hurricanes are all fighting for the same guy and USF fighting for the
USF
same
too, yeah.
guys. Like everyone's fighting for the same guys. Louisiana literally and Louisiana produces some of the best talent too, by far.
So I mean, and now you mix that with Lane Kiffin's offensive mind and the genius level intellect that he has with that. Man, I mean, and I just want to compare that to what we were seeing with Brian Kelly down at LSU. How it looked like they were that offense was stagnant at times. Like they couldn't. One week you didn't know if they were winning or losing a game.
Yeah, yeah, no. For
And
the
I
most
don't think, and that's not going to be able to be said about Lane. And when he comes in, and especially like after that first week, like I think we're going to know who that team is first week, week zero, essentially.
I
You
feel
know what I'm
that.
saying?
I feel that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're
Because
going to
he
know who
always,
that team is,
yeah, yeah. Because he's different. You know what I
and we're
mean?
not going to be wondering week to week if they can get this
If,
win.
right.
It just, and that's all. And for the last couple of years, that's all we've been saying about LSU, that they weren't living up to their name, their status, that stature that they were there for. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, exactly. They didn't put that fear in hearts like they used to.
Like they used to. People, I was scared to see that purple and gold come through to Alabama sometime, dog.
Yeah, yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all, honestly. Um, Yeah, the rankings came out. Obviously we had a bit of a shakeup with Texas A&M losing to Texas. They dropped 4 spots from number 3 to number 7. Everybody else in front of them moved up. Georgia moved up to 3, Texas Tech to 4, Oregon to 5, Ole Miss to 6. Bama actually ended up moving up to 9, with Notre Dame dropping down to 10. So very interesting. Watch out for that one. Depending on how these conference championships look, just watch out for that one, I would say. Texas trying to vie for their spot, beating Texas A&M, but who we'll see. They're on the outside looking in. BYU was another team on the outside looking in, but if they're able to win the Big 12, then they should be in. But
Mhm.
also that will mess up some spots in the college football playoffs. So once again, watch out for that. Yeah, this is craziness. I love it.
Man,
I
man.
love it. Going to the bracket real quick. Um, so like I said, 1 through 4 gets buys. So that's Ohio State, Indiana, Georgia, and Texas Tech. They all get buys. Now, your 9 versus 8 will be Bama going into Oklahoma. Your
Mhm.
10 versus 7 will be Notre Dame going into Texas A&M. So that'll be a rematch of what week 2, I believe it was,
Oh wow.
for for those two. Now you have number 5, Oregon, and you have number 6, Ole Miss. But they left the number 4 and number 5 conference champions up for grabs. or they at least put question marks over them. Why? Because if Virginia wins, they will more than likely get the 11th seed. But
Oh
if
Lord.
but if Duke were to win, it could open up a lot. It could open up James Madison coming in maybe as a Sun Belt, as another group of five coming in. Think about it. Regardless, if Duke were to win, you have technically two group of five teams. And whether that be James Madison coming in because they're ranked 25th, whether
Mhm.
that's North Texas or Tulane because both of them are ranked too. I think North Texas, if I'm not mistaken, is ranked 20th. Yeah, no. Tulane is ranked 20th. North Texas is ranked 24th.
Wow.
So yeah, that's the scary part. That right there can mix up a lot of things.
I just in terms of just like how things can actually not look the way that they look as of right now and be completely changed is crazy. And if Dooku does win, a five-loss team that could shake things up enough to really mess up a lot of other teams,
Right.
maybe or and even not even mess up, but help other teams too. Like the Sun Belt team. Who was them again?
James Madison.
JMU. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like JMU for them to get in at, and they were ranked what, 25, you said?
hmm
That's crazy.
I wouldn't even because like their like strength of schedule, strength of record is all like on par with each other too.
Mm,
So like that's another reason why, like I would say, like don't sleep on James Madison if Duke were to pull off the upset against Virginia,
I
which is
mean, talk about your playoff hope still alive even after you lose a couple more than two games. You know what I mean?
craziness, right?
It's insane. It really is insane. And this is something I think that we were asking for, but now it's like, whoa, like what's going
Yeah.
on here? You
Yeah,
know?
now we pushing it a little too far now. We
At first the 12 teams was cool, but now, all right, now we including all 25. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey now,
including a team that it wouldn't even be ranked for
hold
like
on. A
weeks,
team that's not ranked getting in would be absolutely wild.
bro.
You want to talk about selection Sundays? Yo.
All I gotta say is I don't envy anybody in that committee room. I don't envy not one of y'all. Good luck. And don't mess this up.
Yeah, better not. Yeah,
What does the
better.
old saying say? Don't screw the pooch. Then don't.
Oh God, no.
Um, but let's make our predictions, shall we?
Let's go.
All
Let's
right,
go.
so we're gonna start off with the AAC with North Texas and Tulane. Who you got there?
Um, give me Tulane.
Tulane. Okay,
Give me
okay.
Tulane.
All right.
I have no facts to back that up with. Just give me Tulane.
I'll go North Texas. I'll go North
I say
Texas.
less. Say less.
Why not? Let's go Big 12, Texas Tech, BYU. Who you got?
Texas Tech coming off a tough loss. BYU trying to get in. I'm gonna go Texas Tech.
Did Tech lose?
No, I'm sorry. I was thinking of
I think
Texas
you're thinking
A&M. I was
A&M.
I was thinking of A&M. I was thinking of A&M.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, give me T squared, son. Give me T squared. Give me Texas Tech.
Yeah. I'm going Texas Tech as well. Remember, they beat BYU, like basically
Okay.
handled BYU earlier in the season. If I'm not mistaken, it was like, oh, I just know BYU has single digits. Yep, it was 29-7.
Yeah. So I mean,
So who knows? But who knows? BYU is still a
any.
really good team. Anything can happen. Like I said, BYU gets in, they can mess up a lot of things. Let's move on to the SEC. Georgia versus your Bama boys.
Really, really,
Bama.
really.
Yep,
Come on
Bama.
now,
I
really.
respect it. I
Come
respect it.
on. I ain't wavering.
I'm gonna still go Bama. I've been riding high with Bama all season. Y'all been hearing me praising them. I love Ty Simpson. I love just how mentally tough this team is. Close games, they know how to pull it out. So
They lost a tough one to Georgia, like when Georgia like looked like they handled them.
when
Did they not? All
they
right,
didn't
never
lose
mind,
to
never mind,
Georgia, not this
never
year.
mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Georgia's just a tough team, is all I'm trying to say, and
Yeah.
that like they handle teams, and I'm a little concerned for Bama, a tiny bit, just because of what Georgia can bring and how dominating they can be. But I'm gonna take Bama always, every day.
The funniest thing to me. is how Georgia is ranked above Bama, but in the SEC standings, Bama is ranked above Georgia because Bama beat Georgia.
Exactly.
Um, going to Duke versus Virginia. I'm going Virginia. I'm gonna just say it right now. I ain't
You
even
know
gonna
what,
think about
son? You
this.
know what? I
Do
think
it.
Duke got something to prove. I
Okay.
think they got. I think they got. Give me Duke plus 150, son. Give me that. Give me that.
All right, y'all heard her here first.
Give me it.
And then the Big Ten, number one versus number two, Ohio State versus Indiana.
I give me Ryan Day's team all day, dog. I
Ohio
think they're
State,
just
yeah.
they're the best team in the country right now.
Yeah, they're number one in defense. They're third in points, the points per game differential. I think
Mm-hmm.
Indiana's actually first in that category, and I
Mm-hmm.
think they're second in defense if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, man, that one it has everything of the makings to be a classic. For Indiana, it's huge though.
Yes,
This is
very
huge,
very much.
huge for Indiana. Not only are they playing in Indianapolis, but shoot, the last time that they won a Big Ten championship or contended for one was probably like in like the 50s or 60s, if I'm not
Oh
mistaken.
my gosh.
Not only that though, but also their basketball team, the men's basketball team, they have a big top 25 matchup, if I'm not mistaken, over like next door in Gamebridge where Indiana Pacers play at 2 of 15. So yeah,
Oh,
that
yo, people gonna be outside.
what Indiana's going to go crazy this
Indiana
whole
about to be
weekend.
outside.
Yeah, they host Louisville, as a matter of fact. Number six
Oh
Louisville,
wow.
who just lost themselves actually to Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah, number 25 Arkansas. So yeah, that's gonna be huge. Just crossing over to basketball, just real quick, just to give y'all a little bit of stuff on Saturday. Y'all got a slate, okay? So number one Purdue versus number 10 Iowa State. You got number
Okay.
four Duke going into number seven Michigan State. Like I
Mm.
said, Louisville and Indiana. You got number 14 Illinois going to number 13 Tennessee. You got Ole Miss coming and visiting number 23 St. John's. And you got number 20 Auburn going in to visit number two Arizona.
Oh, that's a game too.
So yeah,
Ooh.
your Saturday will be packed.
Packed, guys. Championship weekend with mixed for basketball. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All day.
But that's our episode for this week. I hope you all enjoyed just as much as we did. Remember, like we said, Saturday's gonna be packed, but also tune in Sunday, 12 o'clock. That's Selection Sunday, right before those 1 o'clock games. So make sure you're there and you get to see all the chaos. But till then, I'm your host, Cam Silver,
I'm your co-host Kyle Silver.
and this is the Silver Boys.
Thank you. Thank you.